So, hello. Alright, it's your man, Carapec here, with your hockey report, as promised. Alright, and some Seahawks news. So, alright. So, I got to update, I'm gonna have to update, I'll have to add some hockey teams here to Bing Sports. I got a couple in here right now, so, but I'm gonna have to add some because I've added some to my favorites on my X1 box. So this is kind of your hockey report, Seahawks report, and X1 box review. I don't know if we'll get it all in there, but okay. So, let's see here. Buffalo Sabres report. Rank in the Atlantic is 8, record 6, 20-2, home 3-11-1, away 3-9-1. Let's see, their most recent win, they won on Black Friday, November 29th, and then on November 30th, they lost against the Devils, and they play the New York Rangers December 5th. So, yeah, there's that. I like the Buffalo Sabres because my dad's side of the family is from Buffalo, New York area. Okay. LA Kings. Let's look at those guys. Oh, they beat the Blues on December 2nd, 3-2. They lost on November 30th to the Flames, and they lost on November 27th to the Sharks, and they beat the Vancouver Canucks on November 25th. Right now, I guess they're playing Ducks, Anaheim. Yeah. So there's that. I thought I had the Vancouver Canucks on here. Oh, yeah, I do. I got the Canucks on here. So, we'll look at Canucks. Oh, they're actually doing pretty good. Their rank in the Pacific is number 5, record 14-10-5, home 5-5-3, away 9-5-2. So there's that. Let's see. They beat the Senators on November 28th. They lost the Rangers on November 30th, and they beat the Hurricanes on December 1st. Oh, December 3rd, they beat the Predators. So there you go. Real quickly here, let's see, can we, thought I had the Boston Bruins on, oh yeah, I got the Boston Bruins on here. Let's check in on them. Rank in the Atlantic is number 1. Ooh, I'm liking that. Record is 18-7-2. Home 12-3-2, away 6-4-0. So let's check in here over Thanksgiving week. See, November 25th they beat the Penguins. November 27th they lost against the Red Wings. November 29th, Black Friday, they beat the Rangers. And November 30th they beat the Blue Jackets. On December 5th, they play the Canadiens. So, there's that. Seattle Seahawks news. Last night, the Seattle Seahawks played Monday Night Football, and for those that do not know, they beat the New Orleans Saints 34-7. And for those that haven't heard, they broke the Guinness World Record, or they set, rather, a new Guinness World Record for the loudest crowd roar, with a record of, the record they broke last night, or set last night rather, was 137.6 decibels, I do believe. And there's reports floating around that at a nearby warehouse they had a seismograph, which is what measures earthquakes, and at one point it measured a 1 or 2 magnitude on the Richter scale. They say that that was because the people were collectively jumping or banging their feet, you know, something like that. I don't know about that, but anyways, yeah, they're doing pretty good. They are a rank in the NFC West is #1, baby. And they are 11-1, home 6-0, ooh, away 5-1. So let's see. Yeah, November 17th, they beat the Vikings. December 2nd, they beat the Saints. November 10th, they beat the Falcons. Now on December 8th, they play the 49ers. So go 49ers. Or, excuse me, go Seahawks. What am I saying? Oh, on September 14th, interesting to know, the Seahawks beat the 49ers. So I think they will be on track to beat them again. Let's see. Alright. Countdown to Sochi 2014 Winter Olympic Games. There are 65 days, 13 hours, 49 minutes, and 19 seconds. So there you go. The countdown for Rio de Janeiro. Summer Games in 2016. There are 975 days, 19 hours, 49 minutes to go. There you go. There you have it. Let's see the other countdowns I got going on. Let's see, FIFA 2014. There are 189 days, 19 hours till FIFA World Cup kickoff. So there's that. And let's see, Super Bowl. We got Super Bowl countdown going on. Super Bowl countdown. There are 59 days, 19 hours. Super Bowl 2014, that is on February 2nd, so go Seahawks. Some other sports news, the Portland Trail Blazers are doing really good right now, and so are the Indiana Pacers. The Indiana Pacers are, have the second, and the Blazers, the Indiana Pacers and the Blazers. Well, the Blazers have the second best record in the NBA, and the Pacers have the best record in the NBA right now. So, the Blazers have 14-3, and the Pacers are, no, excuse me, the Blazers are 15-3, and the Indiana Pacers are 16-2. So there you go. Oh, and there are 22 sleeps left until Christmas, so get your Christmas shopping done, and we'll be following here pretty soon. I'll be following NORAD Track Santa, so go check out their website and go check out their Facebook and all that good stuff. K103 FM in Portland has their Christmas music 24/7 until Christmas going on, so check that out on the old radio, or if you're into the high tech, go check it out on iHeartRadio. Pretty cool stuff. So yeah, back to the Seahawks thing. So they broke the record for the loudest crowd roar back in October, earlier in October, and then I guess since then the Kansas City Chiefs broke that record. So last night the 12th man for Seattle showed up and broke the record again. So, and this time I think it's pretty much undisputed because Guinness, the official Guinness World Record guys were there. So I don't know how far we can keep pushing this record, because at some point they have to say, alright, enough's enough. You can't be any louder than that. That's what my grandma thinks. I don't know about that. Interesting factoid. One of the commentators was talking about this last night. So when they tore down the Kingdome to build CenturyLink Field, they crushed up some of the concrete and made it into new concrete to build the stadium for the Seahawks. So that's pretty cool. Alright, let me put this away so we can get to the much anticipated X1 platform review. Alright, just a minute here while I turn it on, because I want to show you some things. And I've had it about a month now. So this Xfinaty button is your friend. Okay, let me show you. It's basically like your old menu button, but let me show you what you can do here. Okay, yeah. Alright. So we press the old Xfinity button and it gets you to your menu. See here, we got it open to saved, which is all of your, oops, sorry, I got it open to saved here, which is all of your recordings that are saved on your DVR. Now what's really cool about this DVR is you can be recording up to 5 programs at a time, or I think it's up to 4 or 5 programs at a time, and watch a program live. So that's pretty cool. So that's where all the recordings are stored. Then you can look at all your scheduled programs, and then you can see what you've deleted. And here you have Priority Manager. So, and what's really cool about, okay, we go here to the search. And what's really cool in here, you can search for TV shows, movies, actors, directors, channels, whatever. But what's really cool is you can also search, if you're a sports fan, you can also search for sports teams and add them to your favorites, and also set it up to record them automatically. And then they'll show up over here, if I can get it to do it. Sometimes it doesn't want to do what I want it to do. Come on, why is it so slow? Anyways, it'll show up over here under Manager. Come on. Ah, come on. What is it doing? Oh. Alright. No, come on. Come on. Technical difficulties. Oops. Alright, here we go. So, they'll show up under Priority Manager. For some reason, it puts sports way down here at the bottom every time you add a new one, which I like, because I want to keep all my other programs up here. But here's your sports. Oh, see? Here's the sports. We got Florida Gulf Coast Eagles, New Orleans Pelicans, Vancouver Whitecaps, LA Dodgers, LA Galaxy, LA Kings, Pittsburgh Penguins, and then it just records them automatically if it's not already recording one of my other shows. So, another thing that's really cool, so here's where all your on-demand stuff is at, and they got video, they got movies, you got TV shows, so you can go through and look by channel, and then there's the Xfinaty Stream Picks, which is all their free stuff, and all kinds of things in here. So, another thing that's really cool is the apps. So, you got sports, you can look at they basically have limited to, you can look at NFL, NCAA basketball, NBA, NHL, NCAA football, and during the baseball season you can look at MLB baseball. So that's really cool. And you have connection to Pandora and Facebook and headlines and photos. I've tried out the headlines one, and that's not really anything to write home about. Horoscopes, stocks, your traffic. Yeah. You can pause and rewind live TV. Sometimes in the on-demand stuff you don't have all the capabilities of pause and fast forward and stop and all that. But you have all that capability here in your save programs. So yeah. Now I have been, so there's that. That's that. That's all I want to show you there. So overall, I like it. There was some things to get used to at first, but once you got used to them, you can overlook them. Now I have been having a problem, and this is where I'm gonna send them. I want to get this to TV companies that make TVs. Take note of this, okay? I have been having a problem where I get a blue screen every now and then. It used to happen, sometimes I don't know, last couple of weeks it seemed like it happened a lot. But you just go in and you do a power surge, you know, where you unplug the power source for a minute or 30 seconds, and then plug it back in and it'll go through and it'll reset up. But lately I've noticed that if I jiggle with the power cord on the back of the TV and jiggle the HDMI cable, the picture comes back. Now, the sound might not come back, but the picture comes back. If I can get the picture back, then I can go into the menu here. I go into the menu here under settings, and see, this is where all your parental controls are and your general overview. But I can go over here into settings and hit the restart, and that goes through its thing again, and then the sound usually comes back along with the picture. But anyways, so I don't know what is up with that. I don't know whether it's the box or it's just the connections are bad. Anyways, so TV companies that make TVs, you have to come up with a better way to connect power cords and connect HDMI cables. We can't have this stuff anymore. I'll show you how it is right now. We can't be having this like this. See, there should be a better way, instead of just shoving it in there, you know, and hoping that it holds up. I mean, there's just gotta be a better way to do that. Anyways, other than that, I like the X1. It's a good thing. It's basically a cheap way of turning your TV into a smart TV. So if you don't already have a smart TV, this is a cheap, inexpensive way of getting a smart TV. Now, it does cost, with the bundle, with the wireless internet bundle that I have, it does cost $180 a month. So, I don't know. So if you already have a smart TV, I wouldn't think about getting this, because you already get all the apps you need, and you already, you know, so yeah. But if you don't have a smart TV and you want to upgrade to a smart TV, this is how you do it. And the picture is great. I mean, you have the options of switching, let's see. You have the options of switching to, let's see, between you have the options of switching between 16:9 720p, 16:9 1080i, 16:9 1080p, and 16:9 1080p 60. So you have a lot of options. They're all HD except for 480p SD. So it gives you a lot of options. See, gives you a lot of options. I just keep it on. See, I keep it on 16:9 720p HD. That's just the one I keep it on because I've noticed that if you go to the others, some of the others like 1080i or 1080p, it'll want to go to a widescreen once in a while, and I don't want to lose that part of the picture all the time. So anyways, yeah. Yeah, overall, I would recommend it. It's a good system. For what you're buying and what you're paying, it's a good system. So, yeah. I'll be working tomorrow, so I won't have a video tomorrow. Yeah, I'm working every Wednesday now, so I won't have videos on Wednesday. But I will try and have videos on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, maybe Sundays. We'll see. Yeah. Let me know in the comments if you like my beard. I'm definitely gonna keep it for a while. We'll see here. Yeah. Everything's great. You have a huge selection of channels and alright, so this is another thing that I've been meaning to talk about. I think that there is a glut of sports channels out there. I mean, CBS has one, Fox has one, NBC has one, there's the Pac-12, and there's the Tennis Channel, Golf Channel, HBO does sports, Showtime does sports, you know, there's Root Sports, there's CNN, there's CSN and W, and coming January, ESPN is going to have the SEC network. So there's just a glut of sports programming out there. I mean, it's great. All the options, having all the options is great, but I just worry, or I just wonder that at what point does it become, are you flooding the market? You know what I mean? From an investment standpoint, you know what I'm saying? And at what point do you start losing viewers and losing money? That's all I'm saying. But right now, from a viewer's perspective, all the opportunity and options is great, you know? Anyways, that's my 2 cents on that. I'm thinking about maybe, it's December here, and I'm thinking about maybe getting some poinsettias for the apartment here, and I'm thinking about, maybe getting a wreath. We'll see. But if I get a wreath, I have to figure out a really good, I have to get some good, strong thing to hang it on, so that it can hang low enough so I can see out my peephole. Anyways, and I would love to get one of those those pro mini hoops that you see on the TV that just hang up somewhere in my apartment. So yeah, anyways, did I talk about the Portland Trailblazers last night beating the Indiana Pacers? I forget what the score was, but yeah, the previous night, I think they beat the LA Lakers, so that's pretty cool. Their next game will be tomorrow night against OKC Thunder. That game is on Channel 8 KGW at 7 o'clock tip-off. Tune in at 6:30 for Trailblazers home court. And then remember to tune in to CSNNW. That's channel 37, I do believe, for Talking Ball after the game. The Blazers are really hot this year, like I mentioned at the beginning, I think, yeah. And so are the Seattle Seahawks. They're really hot. So, I think that the Seahawks and the Blazers will be in finals this year. I think it's a good chance that the Seahawks end up in the Super Bowl. So yeah, look for a video on Thursday. It's still early in the football season. It's still anybody's game, but I'm gonna go through my NFL teams to watch list. So look for that. Alright, that'll be on Thursday. Alright, you can find me on Facebook at Kerry Peck. If you like the video, subscribe to the video, and be kind and generous to everybody out there. Did you see this thing about the kid who was 4 years old and he just got glasses and he was feeling insecure about his outward appearances, and so his mom put up this thing on Facebook asking for friends and family and anybody really to put up positive images of themselves or whatever wearing glasses, and they got tons of responses. This was on the Today Show here this week or last week, and they just got a ton of responses, and it actually helped the kid. So look for that. I think I got a link to that on my Facebook. Anyways, I should let you go. Have a nice day. Hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving and a good Black Friday. Hope none of y'all got beat up on Black Friday. Anyways, yeah.